Hey everybody, it's Devin here with the Inner Gamer, chilling out at PAX South as always, and I'm here with Felix. We're looking at the game TUNIC from Finji. So Felix, how are you today?
Doing well, how about you?
Man, we're living the dream. I got to play some TUNIC here a little bit ago. I had a blast, and I hope everybody else will too. So tell me a little bit about TUNIC.
Yeah, so TUNIC is an action-adventure game where you play as a tiny fox in a big world. You discover the countryside and ancient ruins maybe, and fight some monsters. I think you fought some monsters.
I've fought a lot of monsters already.
Did you die at all?
Did you have to call me out like that? I died twice, all right? I died twice.
It's pretty good. So, especially for a tiny fox in a place where you might not belong. So, yeah.
So that's our story. We're playing, is the fox named TUNIC?
No, we've not announced anything to do with the fox's name or who they are or why they're there, but...
Oh, so this is going to be a very mysterious story as to why this tiny little fox is in this world.
Exactly, yeah, that's for you to find out when the game releases.
So tell me a little bit about like what it took to make this game. Like how long has this been into fruition, and like what were some of the inspirations and things like that?
Yeah, so the main developer, Andrew Scholdice, has been working on it for a few years now, and he's everything on the project. He's art, he's programming, he's animation, he's design, and we've paired with Finji, who's helping out with a lot of that. They're very experienced developers, and so we've got a little more mentorship and a little bit of collaboration now, which is a really good thing for a sole developer to have. And then on the producer side, that's me just coming in and saying, no, that's my job. But yeah, the inspirations are everything from what we played as kids. I mean, Andrew and I are the same age, and he's got a lot of the same memories I do of playing games maybe that you picked up and didn't know anything about, or maybe they were in Japanese or a different language, and you kind of had to figure it out as a kid. And as kids, we just do it. We just figure them out, you know, and there's something magical about that. So we wanted to recreate that in an experience today. So.
Yeah, I noticed that when playing the game that even the dialogue itself, or in the script coming across the screen, all the text is in some weird
secret language. Yeah.
Did he create that for this game?
He did. Yeah, that's all him. He decided that he wanted it to be a mystery, so here he is making it.
Well, it was trial and error for me. But again, I only died twice.
You chose correctly every time.
You heard her say it. What's the actual game that we're looking at as a whole from the mechanics side? Yeah,
so I always say it's got a little Zelda, a little Dark Souls. You're going to be finding yourself pacing like you would in a Dark Souls, dodge rolling, you know, taking your time, reading your enemies, rather than, you know, in a lot of action adventures you're able to just run through and hack and slash. This one requires a little patience from the player, and maybe don't be so greedy, right? And then, you know, as a tiny fox, you will also find tools along the way that may make it easier for you in certain scenarios, and as you discover new areas, you know, there's going to be different options available to the little fox.
So how long would this game be, would you say? If you could estimate a time, how many hours am I going to sink into this?
I can't speak to the final project yet. We've got a little bit of ways to go on it. I will say that what we've catered here, the 15-minute demo, stems from a playable build that I could probably spend personally 5 hours with easily, and I have spent 5 hours with it, and so I you know, we would rather create a very tight, smaller scope project that feels really good to play and that is completable, than make something giant that we'll never finish. So I can't speak to the final build, but as of right now, yeah, I see it being a shorter indie game than a massive 30-hour thing.
All right, so it's amazing. I dig it. The big question probably everyone's going to want to know about this: when is it out and where can I find it?
Unfortunately, all I can say is sometime next year for release date. And right now you can wishlist us on Steam. So you can go to tunicgame.com and see, you can sign up for our mailing list and see us on Steam. Click on Steam. We're confirmed for PC and Mac. And when we've got console news, we'll talk more about that.
All right, well guys, you saw it here. It's TUNIC. Go check it out right now. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap up PAX South 2018. We have played a lot of games. We talked to a lot of really cool people. I'm exhausted, so I'm going to go get a drink now. But in the meantime, head over to theinnergamer.net. You'll see all the stuff over here. Subscribe, like us, follow us. We're going to have a lot of content coming out soon, so thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.